They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Thomas. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7.
There's Thomas. And it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Stroud to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Yates. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Throwing now is Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore. His first touchdown on the year. And the Orbits use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
But you look at this defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On first down, Moreland nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Thomas. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Moreland. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Thomas will look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
To throw on 3rd down, Thomas. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st down, Thomas. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on the... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. The race is on. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Moreland. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Second down and 6 now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Go.
Back to throw. Thomas. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Complete to Trey Tucker. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Let's go, let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Thomas. His throw incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Moreland. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Stroud looking to change the play.
It's a gain of 3. And a Melbourne
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Handoff left side, Pierce. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now they'll audible to something else. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st down, Orbits.
19-18.
Stroud sets up the play action. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Got it. Ready? Check.
They'll try the left side. Moreland. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw is Thomas. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Thomas.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This is complete to Holmes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got this to Jefferson. And another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
There he goes left side.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And on Melbourne, first down.
On first down, here's Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Yates. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
To about the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Another carry for Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hand off right side to Pierce. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now Stroud. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way in for the touchdown. Elijah Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Orbits have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Huskies, nothing.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And now an audible here into something else. The throw is Thomas. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Thomas. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now Thomas. Holmes has got it complete. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 2nd and 7. Thomas will look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So the false start will back them up 5. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. This one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Huskies, nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moreland. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Thomas. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, Thomas. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's brought down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 18 Rebel. 79 Bronco. Go.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, smash. Viking 18.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Thomas out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he's taken down inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Thomas toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And my goodness, another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Moreland. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
29-yard line.
60 Vices, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurry, hurry.
Here's Thomas throwing on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Moreland. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
And now they'll shift things around.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinals.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Jefferson,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Huskies are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Going for it with Pierce.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Stroud now on 4th down.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That is caught, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Orbits up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Huskies 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Melbourne, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year.